So Shane, there's a new segment for you. Shane, have you ever had a lucid dream? You've never had a lucid dream?
I saw you talking about this on Reddit, David.
Okay, so apparently I have been like looking into this Reddit thing for a while for lucid dreaming, and I on average now.
That's such a David thing.
Yes, I on average now will lucid dream like twice a week now.
What's this even mean, really?
Lucid dreaming is when you're
around.
You're dreaming, right? You're like in your regular dream, and then
I've done it.
there's like a moment that you realize that you're dreaming, and then because you know you're dreaming, you gain consciousness inside your dream.
What?
So it's basically you get like control of everything. You can control every component of it, and you can like feel things and do things and like fly around and like whatever the fuck you want. And it's like being awake, but you have like powers and shit.
Okay.
So I highly encourage every one of you lucid dream.
Well, that's what happens when I dream anyways.
No, but you don't have control over it.
I do when I have dreams.
You don't have any control over your dreams.
Yeah, you just realize you're in a dream and then you can do whatever.
Oh, so you've lucid dreamed before, Andy?
That's just dreaming.
No, it's not, dude. You don't realize you're dreaming every fucking time.
Okay, so what happens in your dreams? You just like think you're watching a movie?
What?
Yeah.
No, you're like in your dream and like you could be like attacked by zombies and you're like you have like a nightmare. So you chose to be scared shitless in your dreams?
No, but stuff's happening and then once you realize it's a dream, you can just do whatever.
That's not normal, Andy. Let me make that very clear. That's not a normal thing you're doing.
That's just dreams.
That's
Yeah,
not normal.
that happens to me too.
What do you mean it happens to you too?
Once you realize it's a dream, you can.
What do you mean once you realize it's a dream? That's not common.
Yes, it is, because then you're in it and you're just like, yeah.
I've never done that in my life. I've never like been like, oh, I'm
It happens
dreaming.
every night.
It happens every night.
Most times I dream, I realize it's a dream because I can get myself out of it if I don't like what's going on.
Yeah, me
I've
too.
never had that.
What?
I've never had that in my life.
You guys we are in a very rare category here because lucid dreaming is very, very rare, and you two apparently do it like every night.
Yeah.
That's what I thought dreaming was.
Yeah, it is.
No, Andy.
No,
Once you
I've
realize that you're in a
I'm
dream,
with David.
Dude, people
do
do not
whatever.
have... No, Andy. Normal human beings do not have control of their dreams. They just...
so
don't.
what? You just feel like you're on a rail car?
Yeah,
You feel... No,
listen,
look, Andy. It's like
I'm one of those
watching...
people.
Yeah, okay. Chris, describe.
Okay, listen. You just like you have no control over your body, but you feel like you have control of your body. Okay? So you're like in a dream. You're in a dream, you're doing stuff. Let's say like, oh, I'm just like walking around some snowy thing, okay? You don't have like active like control of what you're doing, but you feel like you do. So you're like walking around.
Obviously, if you're walking around in snow, you know you're dreaming.
No.
I don't think about that. That's not like a thought.
That's not how people work, Shane. Shane, ask Annalise. I guarantee you she's the same way.
You know you're in a dream while you're dreaming, right?
She said no.
She said she had the most fucked up dream the other night and she thought it was real.
Yes,
What?
Shane, that's how most people are.
What was
There's
it?
been times where
What was it?
there's been times where if I'm not sure that I'm dreaming, I always go look in a mirror because you can't look in a mirror and then like
I
you're
don't
always
have
Yes,
control
Shane.
over that.
I mean, Andy. That is one of the
that's true.
techniques. That is one of the techniques to lucid dream.
Yeah,
you've
but
been
that's what
lucid
I'm saying
dreaming
is-
for a very long time in your life.
whenever
Like,
I'm not
you have
sure
to
if
go
it's
look, you have to
or
go
not,
look
I
into a mirror to see if you can see yourself or not. And then you know if it's a dream
Yeah,
or
but you
not.
can't just decide that, Shane. Most people just can't be like, I'm walking
No,
through
in
the
your
dream.
dream, you just walk over to the
a
mirror.
magical mirror appears so I can just look at myself.
I've never done that. I've honestly like I don't
That's
have any.
true. Like if you're in the
control
woods and
over
you're
my
dreaming,
dreams.
there's not a mirror. What if
Then
there's
again, I
not a
don't
mirror,
sleep
Andy?
very well because I snore like crazy and all that shit. But
Andy, what if you're like in the woods in your dream and there's not a mirror?
then I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming because I'm in the fucking woods.
See, I agree.
Andy, that is not common.
I agree. If there's not a
common.
mirror, right? If you're in the woods and you know you're dreaming because you're in the woods. And why
No,
would you-
Andy, okay, Andy, do you mean...
Hold on,
do you-
let me clarify. Most of my dreams start out with me in my bed.
What?
Like I'm waking up or something's going on in my house in the bed. That's how most of my dreams start. And if they
Weird.
don't, I'm usually pretty sure that it's a dream.
What? What is going on
What's
over
that?
there?
she's eating a sandwich with potato chips and Nutella and peanut butter.
Ew.
Not no jelly?
No jelly.
I'm hoping this was like made by her. It was something like someone actually makes for other people.
No, like he said, I hope that wasn't made by her. I hope that was something she actually went out and bought. No, she just made it.
Brilliant.
So Shane, most dreams and Andy are like, imagine somebody puts on a movie you've never watched ever, and then that's it. You're just in that movie.
Okay.
And you have no idea what's going on. You have no control over everything. You're just watching this movie you have never seen in your life.
Okay.
And you at no point realize it's real until, that it's a dream. Until you wake up and you were like, oh, I was dreaming. That was a dream.
That sounds terrifying.
Yes! That is how dreams are.
That's
Chris,
how dreams are.
So Chris has been living a terrifying life his entire life.
Even
Okay.
dreams that weren't scary, if I didn't know they were dreams and then I woke up and it didn't actually happen, like that would be terrifying to me.
That happens to everyone, Shane. To everyone except for you and Andy, apparently.
Well, because like, weird things are happening in my dreams, so I'm like, I tell myself, like, obviously this can't happen.
Yeah, it's called a fucking nightmare, dude. When like horrible things are happening to you and you can't wake up and people are like screaming in their sleep. They don't just go like, "Oh, that demon's not real. Never mind. Okay, bye."
Oh,
Like,
this can't be real. Like,
No, but sometimes I like the scary dreams because I know they're dreams and they're fun.
All right, Shade. So what was the dream in London where you woke up screaming?
yes.
That
yes.
wasn't a dream. That was a like I was sometimes when I fall asleep on my back and I extend my legs, they get stuck and I feel like people are touching me. That wasn't a dream. That was when I get like, what do they call that? Like if I ever
Night terrors? I don't know.
no, if I ever fall asleep, if I fall asleep on my back, like if I don't sleep on my side, if I'm really tired and I fall asleep on my back, then like I get like I'll get paralyzed and like I
Sleep
can't
paralysis.
move. Yeah, and then I can't move my body and it'll feel like it's really stretched out.
You know why that happens, Shane? Because you've been lucid dreaming. I'm not even kidding. Lucid dreaming causes a lot of its like people that you like if you just wake up during it, you can have like body paralysis.
Yeah, but it's only if I'm on my back. If I'm sleeping on my side, that doesn't happen.
Okay, David. So
How
do you make yourself lucid dream?
So apparently you two do it all the fucking time. Just
I go to bed, I close my eyes, I'm tired, and then I wake up and I'm in a cornfield and I realize I'm in a dream because I'm not in my bed.
I've never had that.
That is the most unusual thing I have ever heard, Andy. That is not normal. Ask anybody.
that's not
Do a poll of
normal at
100
all,
people.
I don't
do
get
that.
it. Thanks, Shane.
So you're in a cornfield and you're like, wait, a second ago I was in my bed. I'm in a cornfield now. This is
No, I mean, I don't always notice it the moment it happens, but like I'll be walking through the cornfield and then something will happen and then I'll realize that everything that's going on isn't normal and then I'll realize that I'm dreaming.
Andy
and then you take control over your dreams right then.
He said he went to the barber. And
Yeah,
he
it's
asked her to
just
do
whatever.
So you can just at that moment you can just say I'm going to magically make like the hottest like Emma Watson now suddenly appears in front of you naked and you can just start having sex.
Yeah,
with her.
I mean, like I'm not like a wizard. I don't just like go like, woo, and then it happens. But if I want something to happen and I think about it hard enough, when I like turn a corner or something, it'll be there.
I've never had this. This is so weird.
And that's why if I'm in a dream that is scary and I can't control the scary things, I can will myself awake because I know it's a dream.
Yeah, see, me too. Like when I'm in a scary dream.
You just
And,
like
like-
sit there and you try to scream.
Well,
and
but
then
the
you just wake up.
the opposite thing happens. In normal dreams, that like I know I'm dreaming, so if I want something to happen, I can make it happen. But in a scary dream,
wait, so
But
Shane,
in a
so
scary
you
dream,
can
I
make
think
anybody
about-
appear in front of
No.
you and like you can just do anything to
No.
them.
no. But in a scary dream, then I think about like what might happen, and that always ends up happening because I'm thinking about it, but I don't want it to happen. But it always ends up happening.
You guys are very strange dreamers.
That's just what it's always been like.
That's not
weird.
common. That's not normal.
Alright,
Whenever I'm in a dream and I'm somewhere high, the first thing I do is jump off the high thing.
Yeah, because then you always wake up before you hit the bottom.
But I
Yeah.
don't even have that option. Like
Yeah, there is no option. There's no option.
Why is that not an option?
So what do
you're
you do?
just walking and you
You're
have no
just a
control over
zombie in your,
yourself.
those people are just zombies in their dreams, Andy. You just
Yeah.
go with like whatever your imagination goes with, but you have no control over it.
Okay,
know
so
control.
I had a dream once that I was on the top of a skyscraper and it was raining and there was lightning and like my whole family is up there and then my grandma fell off the skyscraper, so I went and jumped off
So
the skyscraper.
you
Yeah.
made your grandma fall off the skyscraper because you have control over your dreams.
I have
No.
control. I can do things in them, but it doesn't. They can do their own things too.
Yeah.
Like there was lightning and there was a little tornado on top of the skyscraper and stuff was happening, and then I just jumped off because I didn't want to deal with it anymore.
Yeah, the number one rule in a dream is if you don't want to be there anymore, you hurt yourself somehow.
Yeah, you.
But I don't
kill
even
yourself.
know I'm ever in a
And then you
dream.
wake up.
I don't
Yes,
understand.
Chris has never had this experience, my friends.
I don't understand.
No, like, you hurt yourself, or you like get into like a compromising situation. Where
Yes,
you, like,
Shane, that is a way to getting out of a lucid dream. But apparently, you two are the only two humans on Earth who have regular lucid dreams, and it's harder for you to not be lucid. Apparently.
This
I don't
is
know.
so weird.
Every single night, it's basically every night is like one long dream. Even if I wake up and go to the bathroom, then I go back to sleep and I start it over again from where it left off.
But you're choosing everything along the way.
No, like
No.
things happen.
It's like The Sims. It can live its own life, but if you don't like what's going on, you change it.
Yep, that's true.
But I don't get it. So if you're saying you're in the rainstorm, right? You can't
Mhm.
just. Can you in your dream, Andy, say, okay, well, I don't want rain anymore. I want it to
No,
rain
that's an
every-
environmental factor, David. You can't change the environment in real life.
Not all the times, no.
So I don't know. You guys have a weird kind of lucid dreaming because in lucid dreams, you can control any element. You can just be like, oh, I want it to rain cats, and then just starts raining cats.
No,
sounds
that's
awful.
not true. That could never
Like
happen.
normally when I want something to happen, I have to like find a corner to go around or find a door to open. Like I
Yeah.
can't be a wizard and make things appear.
That's the thing you can normally do in lucid dreams.
But
I
like,
don't know
if
what
I'm in a dream
combination.
and something's happening and I want Shane to see it, and I'll be like, all right, I know Shane's here, so I just go open a door and he'll be behind the door.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
be like,
true.
Shane, you gotta come see this.
You have to make like a new scene happen in order to get like. If I'm just standing in the middle of the field, I can't just like make cats start falling out of the sky. But like if there's a door in the field, I can walk in the door and then there'll be cats falling out of the sky.
Well, you know another way around that, Shane, is spinning in your dream. Because apparently you guys are already lucid. If you want to change a scene in a lucid dream, you just spin like a top. If you start spinning, everything will change to whatever you want it to
I'm
be.
gonna try that tonight.
I don't
Kill
I don't
myself.
remember my dreams every night though, so
Oh god. Oh, poor Chris.
Well-
Chris is the only one who has never been lucid.
I'm so I'm so oh man. All right.
how do I train myself to not lucid dream?
Yeah, me too. Like, I want to be
that's-
normal.
I've never.
I think
I mean,
that'll
I've
be
never
fun.
heard- I've
Tough
never heard.
shit,
What do
you
you
don't
be
know.
fun?
To be crazy.
You just sit and watch a movie.
Yes, that's
Just
dreaming.
imagine. Okay, this is the best way to put it. You don't know you're in a dream,
Yeah, I get that. So then when you
And-
wake up,
and
it
you
would be
feel
like,
kind of like drunk as fuck.
yeah.
So you're just kind of like walking around doing stuff and weird shit's happening, but you have no control over your body. You're
But
just
you're
like
but while you're doing it, you are completely 100% convinced you are awake.
That's fun though.
Yeah, there's no
that's the
direct-
rare thing for me is when I go to bed and I wake up and I was like, holy shit, I thought that was real.
Yeah,
For
me
normal
too.
people,
That's
it's
how it
like
is all the time.
when you're dreaming, you think you're awake the entire time. And it
So
doesn't
when
matter
you,
what
so when
happens,
you
like,
guys wake up, is there not just like a little like adrenaline rush? You're like, whoa, I thought
If
that
I
was real, but it's
dreaming
not.
that night,
yeah,
I don't
sometimes.
I don't dream every single night, but when I do, yeah, kind of. You're like, that
Yeah,
was weird.
because you wake up because during the dream you're like anything can happen. Like your dad can turn into an elephant, and you're like, whoa, my dad's an elephant now. And like for you, you're like, this is real life. Like my
But
dad's an elephant
You
now.
don't dream every night? How many days a week do you dream? I dream every single night, like all night long.
I dream every single
Yeah.
night too.
I mean, I have
I
weird
think you
sleep
do
shit.
dream every night. It's just whether you
remember it.
I don't know. I have weird sleep problems though, where I I snore like crazy and I'm always
Yeah,
tired.
you have a
so-
Darth Vader thing.
Yeah, the Darth Vader sleep apnea thing. So,
Wow. Well, this podcast took a very interesting turn.